One day I was aimlessly scrolling through YouTube when a video popped up. The title was intriguing. It was The Law of Attraction. Feeling rather directionless at the time, I clicked on it, unaware of the fact that it would be the root cause I'm standing here today addressing all of you. Many of you are wondering, what is the law of attraction? Hold your thought for a moment. Has it ever happened to you that you wanted something, like really badly, and then sure enough it came true? I'm not only referring to massive changes, but changes that take place for the better on a small scale as well. Now, what if I were to tell you that these things that happened to you were not mere coincidences, but your thoughts made them happen? So what is the law of attraction? The law simply states that by focusing on positive or negative thoughts, we bring in positive or negative experiences into our life. It's metaphorically referring to a scenario where our mind acts as a magnet. In a nutshell, what you think is what you attract. If you think about happiness and success, it'll come to you. On the other hand, if you keep thinking about failure, how terrible or poor you are, that is what you're attracting. The law explicitly states, like attracts like. Similar energy attracts similar energy. After I learned about the law, I came to a conclusion that a rather important component of it is belief. Now, by belief, I mean a very specific belief. Belief in ourselves, our goals, our aspirations. Everybody sitting in this room has got different development goals. But we all bear a subconscious belief that we can achieve what we want. And this, my friends, can make wonders happen. Because the law of attraction is a belief that if you really want something, the world will make it happen. Miracles happen every day. For being the receivers of these miracles, we need to live in a certain vibe. This particular study of the law has taught me so much. Living in the right vibe, living with the right vibe, in the right moment is so essential. Don't get me wrong. This doesn't mean we have to live in a happy-go-lucky mood the whole time, though that'll truly be great. Living in the right vibe, rather, means living in the moment, knowing the universe has great things planned ahead for you. So a couple of years ago, my mother told me to read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It is by far one of the best books I've ever read, and it definitely helped shape my perspective of the law. So in the book, there's the protagonist named San Diego. He is a poor shepherd who's determined to find a treasure at the foot of the Egyptian pyramids. Despite his beggarly state and lack of funds, he believed in himself without limiting himself with disbelief. A pivotal point comes in the novel when San Diego is stuck in the desert, having been robbed of almost everything he had. And he's this close to losing hope when a priest comes to him and says, "We are often afraid of losing our life, friends, family, property. But this same fear evaporates when we learn that our life story and the history of the world has been written with the same hand." Yes, let that sink in. This simple advice San Diego received not only gave him the courage to move forward on his quest, but also played a principal role in him ultimately finding the treasure. Believing in himself without limiting himself with disbelief and constantly working towards the goal, he achieved what he wanted. This drew me to yet another conclusion that I feel people often fail to see. When we start believing in ourselves, keeping calm, relaxing, and trusting the unstated intentions of the universe, we can let go of negative thoughts and emotions, stress, depression, anxiety, name it. And we would find ourselves being able to handle situations better than ever before. Now, the emotions we live in is really crucial too, because emotion really is energy in motion. And it is this energy we carry forth that affects the environment we live in and the incidents we experience. The law of attraction helped me let go of negative thoughts and unnecessary stress and worry. That doesn't mean I'm not stressed out for my SAT on December 1st. I am. But it merely helped me keep calm and look at everything holistically. So I play the piano and I play tennis. Two pretty diverse arenas. Yet, they are bound by the same string of positivity. There have come times in both the fields when I faced failure and I wanted to give up. But however cliched this may sound, I did not stop believing in myself. Because the thing is that negative thoughts and emotions, they hound all of us. But when we start believing in ourselves and allowing this divine belief to envelop us whole, we would find ourselves letting go of these negative thoughts and emotions, and they would eventually fade away. Now I know I haven't overcome the failure I'm going to face in these fields in the future, but I sure have overcome the negativity that follows these failures. The sun rises every day. My perspective of this catchphrase is, every day is a fresh start. It's a new set of 86,400 seconds in our life, and optimistic usage of this time is so essential. We would find ourselves happier and more fruitful when we positively direct our energy into things we truly love and are passionate about, and not spend a single second worrying about things, especially those things that are out of our hands. Rather, spend every spare second we have on attaching our subconscious to positive thoughts. So a couple of months ago, I read an article by this author, Sam Qureshi, and he arose in a thought that I felt was pretty powerful. There are two kinds of people in this world. People who like things the way they are going and fear change to some extent. The other people are those who claim not to fear change. They're the fearless ones. However, we as humans fear change, even if we claim we do not. So there are two kinds of changes in this world. The change created by us, and the change bestowed upon us. We bring about change in our life every single day. That new Jeffrey Archer novel you're reading, that's change. You made a decision to come for the TEDx talk today. That's change. The other change is the inevitable change. It's out of our hands, and we can do nothing but go with the flow and live with it. We as humans tend to fear this inevitable change merely because it is out of our control. And we like control. So this poses a problem, right? I felt I reached a solution to this problem. I felt that after I enlightened myself about the law of attraction, I felt a milder fear towards this inevitable change. And I think you would too, when you assimilate your thoughts, keep calm, and look at everything holistically. I'm pretty sure by now all of you have a fair idea about what the law of attraction really is. But how can you incorporate it into your everyday life? I came across these 6 really powerful and popular words that I feel can help all of us live a happier life. These 6 words are, things are getting better every day. I repeat, things are getting better every day. And things will only truly get better every day when we start believing in it. Syncing your emotions and attitude with the reality you want to live in, without limiting yourself with disbelief, and constantly working towards the goal, can make it happen. The entire universe is within you. Once you start believing in yourself unconditionally, you can make everything you want happen. And this is when you will find yourself in a place of tranquility and true peace, modesty, and happiness. Because this happiness always existed within you. Before I leave, I would like to say, imagine the role of the life you want, even if it seems unattainable. Envision it, make it happen. Thank you.